Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Big Bomb Tom Gaming. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're on to episode 4 now against Washington State at home. Might be our toughest test yet. Appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys like the content so far, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Like I always say, it goes a long way with the YouTube algorithm. So let's get right into it, man.
On the move from inside his spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cougars offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they lead by example, then they start to learn.
There we go. Come on now.
He gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And you had all day to stew on and get excited and dream about getting sacks, and it took no longer than the first play to get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This defense has been doing it all year long. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his hands. It's Meredith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Early in the game, I love giving my quarterback a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch.
Okay, let's get off the field, boys.
Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
There we go. Come on now.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line of game. Washington State will have to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Kent State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Then we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star.
Let's start fast, boys. Come on.
Yeah, he's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, he's still learning his
We'll take that.
how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave it, Jesse, going,
We'll take 4 yards.
I want more
All day.
consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take it.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans, for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going on here on defense.
And he's down to the 41. That's a
Yes,
first
sir.
down. And the Golden Flash come to the line with a new set down. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets past the mark. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Golden Flashes look to keep this drive humming. He's open space downfield. running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 or 4.
Gosh, these are
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the golden flashes. Pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. He's got him. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
Called out.
Throws and fires complete. Can't stay. Made the grab, and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open. It's easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest. Put 6 up on the field.
Here comes the Wazoo offense on the field again.
All right, come on,
Didn't get much
D.
done the last time they had it, and run away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be
There
more
we go.
productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his guy get an ability to put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Tackled there by the defense. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes. Sometimes they get good matchups, and man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes and gets it.
Quarterbacks will keep it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
Another one, huh?
Creating explosive.
There we
To
go.
him on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Back-to-back
The
screens
Cougars
on.
have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire.
Oh, my gosh.
They go up top and get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm,
Nice tackle.
needs to execute on this 3rd down.
And a good pick up there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. And the Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cougar!
This guy just has has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Okay, we got a ball
See how
game.
it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and they're probably feeling a little bit of deep danger. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he stops in Italy's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Again, out of the gun. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Oh, we got lucky. That was a big 6.
Target to take a quick.
Football, you return quick and don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
He's got it. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Garcia. And he's brought down after a nice game. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10.
Quarterbacks are showing out today. Yeah, shame. There we go, move on.
Down after a nice game.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first down like that run right there.
The snap sets up the throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Wide open.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself over. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kent State, 14, Washington State.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down.
Get him. Let's go. Campbell.
Well, the problem with the play action game is that it forces the QB to hold on to the ball just a little bit longer to allow some of these plays to develop. And, of course, that gives the defense longer to get after.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Makes the catch. It's Meredith. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over
Showing
the
a
field
different
all
look
game
here.
long. Defense has got to keep their eye
Different
on
look
where
on
this guy
defense.
is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Catch in the middle. It's Meredith. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and his fourth down coming. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They take over the lead and they have enough time to put together a drive. Grabs it in the middle.
Let's go.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help is on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Finds a tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, you talk to
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Golden Flashes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it from the gun.
First down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. From the gun, the running back has it. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass.
Touchdown. Let's go.
And they add 6 more to the red. Trip to the house.
How big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, give the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
You've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, Palmer, but I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so it's not something really quickly you can go to.
Going to swing it on second down. Behind the line, it's Johnson. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third down, he drops the throw. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And how about that? From the dice, always an explosive play to the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder.
Wow.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the upright. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. When he makes those kicks, started off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Looking downfield on first down. His man on the right. He makes the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25 and brought down at 46. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30.
We'll take 4 every
Productive
time.
first down play at 2nd and 6. And he never had a chance.
Never had a
Just
chance.
stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
They'll send the back in motion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man coverage on third down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs.
Oh, I should.
Nice job tackling in the open field.
That was stupid.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but to the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take this easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's just a really nice job by the running back making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on the play.
He got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. Finds his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. Now they'll try the 2-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Let's go. From the gun. Fires to the tight end. He gets it in for the 2-point conversion, and now they trail by only 3. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see how it goes this
pull the guard
On the
here.
last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, yes, he didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of down, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute this points.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. And the Golden Flashes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Just ran free.
Nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anymore.
Bears having a day.
Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Golden Flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down.
Yeah.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Golden Flashes are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Now adjusting. Under heavy pressure as it flies. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And the QB leaves the pocket and he scrambles out and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws it in.
You baller. You baller. Let's go.
Than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for this. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Wide open downfield.
The big
He
one.
makes the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
Punch it out of the air. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Don't worry about it, I ain't worried about it.
Line getting set on
Come on,
2nd
defense.
down.
Let's get a stop.
That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top.
There we go. Come on, man.
Rush, and down goes the quarterback.
defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, trying to work through the air. Complete to the left.
Good thing it's something
Cleared
else.
out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go to the top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Johnson.
Oh my gosh. Just broke everybody's ankles.
Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, and the running game doing work. 1st down here for the offense. Here we go. They'll give it to him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back. He's looking at his playlist. He's saying, which runs work the best?
Not good that Barry's hurt.
What
Hopefully
can
he comes
I lean
back in
on
soon.
right here to make sure we win this one?
Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. 4th down, needed conversion. You want the softest clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big 4th down conversion.
Finds his big tight end. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The golden flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game.
Hey, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Brought down, but not before he pulled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can
We're just
pick
going to
up
keep
first
running
without
out this
scoring.
D-line. See if they can stop it.
The give to the back.
Yeah.
Across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the golden flashes. We'll try to put one on the board on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Kent State.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start to return inside his spot. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. The game from the gun. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Washington State going quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to go play, ready to go fast.
And it slipped through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
Let's go.
Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He used a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
These injury timeouts are
I know
killing
you can
me.
play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's got first down yardage across the field. They'll mark it at the 49.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead. And they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. The Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Running back searching for a hole. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job of attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Dances away. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Let's go, hurry up. I don't think we
Just
got
inside
that.
the 30 at the 29. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack to pick up.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got to lead the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping those 7 yards.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Flashes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Unloads quick. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Let's go.
That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push the lead streak to 5.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it back from inside his back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Second down coming up. Back to pass. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dump, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the defense.
And that is how
There we go.
wrap this one up. Winning those
Ball
individual
game.
6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love
Alright, well, that's another episode. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the channel. Appreciate it so much. If you guys like the content so far, like I said at the beginning, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Really appreciate it. Tune in next week for our next game on our way to win a Natty with the worst team in the game. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Peace.